Bourne Conspiracy is an Xbox and PS3 game which came out in 2007. It follows Robert Ludlum's story of Bourne, which was the Bourne Identity, the first novel. So when you start off the game, you're given the usual game menu. You get campaign, options, achievements, extras, and cheats. Obviously, campaigns when you'll be playing the campaign. Options, you're going to be able to change the options from the controller settings and much more. As you can see, you can show subtitles, change the storage location. It's the usual options you're going to get in any other game, and there's not much difference to them here. Campaign, you can start a new campaign, continue your campaign, or replay any chapter you've played before. Achievements, you can see all the achievements you've unlocked, split into campaign, passports, shooting, hand-to-hand, and driving. If they've got a locked symbol, it means you haven't unlocked them yet. Extras, you can replay boss battles, look at concept art, look at cinematics, or more. As you can see here, we've got some pictures of the game's artwork. This is pretty good. You have to unlock them by collecting passports, which are the game's unlockables. You'll find them in different areas. There's usually 5 or 6 in each level. These unlock artwork and all the extra features you're seeing here. Next is cinematics. The cinematics are really good, but obviously you have to unlock them by collecting passports. Secondly is music. As you can see here, pressing A on this changed the music in the background. Now you can listen to this while choosing the menu. I think that's a pretty good feature in the game. So let's choose a game. We're going to go on the first level, which is going to be Dangerous Beginning. But as you can see, there's loads of levels to choose from. The game is slightly short, but it's a fun game overall. So we're going to play Dangerous Beginning, which is the first level. As you can see, you get 3 different game modes: Trainee, Agent, and Assassin. Easy, medium, and hard. Choose the one you think you'll be more expert with. So Bourne Conspiracy is obviously about the fighting, but you're still going to be sneaking around carefully in the game. There's going to be several missions where you're going to be walking around, having to hide from the bad guys instead of actually getting straight into fights. But obviously you're going to break into a fight anywhere in the game really. For example here, when you turn the corner in the game, you're going to go straight into a fight. Fighting in the game is very good. You cut into your own little zoom in of the game and you get to beat the character up with X and Y. The fighting is actually really good compared to what I've seen. Here's what you call a takedown. You press a button and you press other buttons in order or in time to make sure you can actually kill the person. As you can see here, there's also action scenes built into the game. For example, this scene, where the bomb blows up, you have to press X on time. If you do, Bourne will jump under the bench and the car will explode. You have a lot of these missions in the game, and I think they really add a lot of work to the game. For example, here's the boss fight. As you can see, it cuts straight into the boss fight. It's really an awesome game in this perspective.
Try using the alleys. They should help keep the police off of us.
The next part of the game is the driving scene. If you guys thought the Paris chase was awesome, you get to play the whole in-depth game of it, driving around Paris and destroying it. Now this is really the main difference getting away from playing as Bourne, driving around in Paris. And it's actually extremely fun compared to what you may think. Driving through the city destroying things, and you still get the full-paced action scenes as shown here. You just tap the buttons and then the car moves for you. This doesn't happen all the way throughout, but does happen in some parts. Finally is the cinematics. The cinematics look very good. The characters may not look exactly like the film, but they're basing it from the book, meaning they're trying to imagine it as their own character, not trying to copy Matt Damon. As you can see here, the cinematics are actually pretty good graphics for this kind of game. I mean, they do follow the storyline very closely. As you can see here, this is the beginning of the game. And this is 2 days before all the things happen, before he loses his memory.
Wombosi's leaving port in an hour. He sent an assassin named O'Connor to kill you. You have to leave tonight.
So is this game all it seems? The answer to that is yes. If you had to rate it from rent, buy, or miss out on the game, I would definitely say full-blown buy it. You can get it for pretty cheap these days. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to rate it 7. It's got a few flaws, it could have a few fixes, but definitely Bourne is a game worth buying for this Christmas.
Extreme ways are back again, extreme places I didn't know.